Start.
Hi friends, myself Kangaraju Reddy, Assistant Professor in Mechanical Engineering Department, Warangal Institute of Technology and Science. Welcome to our BITS Connect. Okay, I am explaining today design of machine elements. This is one of the most important subject in Mechanical Engineering Department. In this one of the high weightage of chapter is shaft. This chapter is most important in design of machine element subject. Actually, first, what is shaft? What is shaft? What are the uses of shaft? Shaft is one of the machine element. It is used to transmit the power one machine element to another machine element, and it is a supporting member also, supporting element. Like if support the any machine elements like gears, bearings, using these shafts. In these shafts, most importance in vehicles also, like engine, and there is a transmission element is there, like gear shaft, gears to gearbox to differential. We are using propeller shaft. That is also one of the type of shaft. First, like see example, there is a one in vehicles gearbox. Okay, in this gearbox connected to rear wheels, like this is a differential. In this one, transmit the power gearbox to differential. We are using propeller shaft. Okay, this propeller shaft connecting to gearbox to differential, transmit the power. Okay, using couplings or keys, universal coupling. We are using universal coupling. Universal coupling. This is also universal coupling. Okay, this is one of the function shafts. This propeller shaft is one of the type of shaft. Okay, in this shaft again divided, there are two types. One is transmitting classification of shafts. Classifications of shafts. Okay, in this classifications of shafts divided two types. One is transmission shafts. Second one, mission shafts. Okay, divided two types according function of the shaft. Transmission shaft. In this transmission shaft, transmit the power source to machines, including these transmission shafts divided three. One is a counter shaft, B line shaft, C jack shaft. Okay, including these three also. Actually, divided counter shaft, line shaft, jack shaft. What is a line shaft? What is counter shaft, jack shaft? Counter shaft, line shaft. Line shaft is transmit the power source to different machines. Counter shaft. These counter shaft transmit the power one of the source of shaft to one machine only. And jack shaft also transmit the power machine to or shaft to another machine. Okay, this is the including these three is a transmission shaft. Using these three to transmit the power. These transmission shaft to transmit the power. Next, machine shaft. Okay, we are using machine shaft also in machines like any lathe machine or a shaper machine. Transmit the power source to machine and machine to another machine. That is called a machine shaft. Okay, and one of the most important topic in this one, how to design shaft. How to design shaft. If you want to design any shaft, we are considering some of the forces. Okay, like the action of forces on the shaft. Design of the shaft using these four action of forces. In these four forces, action of forces on a shaft, if every shaft depend on these forces. First one is a torsion, and second one bending, and third one torsion combined with bending. Torsion combined with bending. Next, fourth one torsion combined with axial torsion, tension. Axial tension or compression. Tension or compression. Let's see. Suppose this is one of the shaft. In this shaft, there are three action forces are there. Action forces. First, torsion. Torsion is this is rotating member. Shaft is one of the rotating member. And this is this rotation is means torsion. Next, transverse. Transverse is vertical movement or horizontal movement. This is transverse. And this is axial. Okay, this is an axial. This is totally one of the shaft. Okay, and we are design any shaft using these four action of forces. Like torsion is there, and bending, and torsion combined with bending, and fourth one torsion combined with axial tension or compression. Let's see what is a torsion, what is bending, what is a torsion bending with combined with bending, and torsion combined with axial tension and compression. Let's see. What is torsion? Let's see what is torsion. The shear stress is induced in a member due to twisting movement. Twisting movement nothing but torque. If any shaft, take any shaft, the shear stress induced in any shaft or member due to twisting movement, that is called torsion. Twisting movement nothing but torque. In this twisting movement or a torque, torsion equation is T by J is equal to tau by R. Actually, P by J is equal to tau by R is equal to G theta by L. This is a equation. Okay, in this equation we consider these four twisting movement or torque by J is equal to tau by R. And this one equation T is equal to torque applied on a shaft. Torque applied on a shaft. Units Newton mm. Newton mm. Next, J is equal to polar moment of inertia. Polar moment of inertia, mm power of 4 units. Next, tau, shear stress, newtons per mm square. Next, R is equal to, R means radius of the shaft, either hollow or solid. Units mm. Let's see, for ZP, this one, T by J is equal to tau by R. Okay, in this one, so suppose in this one like ZP is equal to polar movement, polar section modulus, section modulus. ZP is equal to polar section modulus J by R. Let's see. T is equal to tau into J by R. Okay, this is one of the equation. In this equation, T is equal to tau into J by R. J by R means tau into ZP. Okay, T is equal to torque is equal. Let's see. Pi d power of, let's equation is torsion equal, already we know that T by J is equal to pi tau by R is equal to E theta by J. Then for solid shaft, ZP is equal to J by R, already we know that. In this ZP, J is equal to, for hollow shaft, solid shaft, this is solid shaft. J is equal to pi d power of 4 by 32. R is equal to D by 2. Okay? ZP, substitute these two equations in ZP equation. Pi d power of 4 by 32 by D by 2. Okay? 2 to 16. D, this one is dq. Then ZP is equal to pi dq by 16. Okay? This is for solid shaft. Next, hollow shaft. For hollow shaft. For hollow shaft, same as this ZP is equal to J by R. ZP is equal to J by R. Next, in this one, J is equal to pi by 32 into D naught power of 4 minus Di power of 4. This is the J is equal to for hollow shaft. And as it is same, D R is equal to D naught by 2. Okay? Then substitute these two equations in ZP. Pi by 32 D naught power of 4 minus Di power of 4 by D naught by 2. Okay? 2 to 16. Okay? Let's see. ZP is equal to pi by 16. Pi by 16 D naught power of 4 minus Di power of 4. This is a ZP. Okay? This piece. Considering these hollow shaft and solid shaft, let's this is a solid shaft. In this hollow shaft, solid shaft, ZP is equal to pi dq by 16. Then T is equal to formula tau into ZP. Already we know that. Then substitute ZP tau into pi dq by 16. This is for solid shaft. Torque equation in solid shaft is T is equal to tau into pi dq by 16. Let's hollow shaft. In this hollow shaft, T is equal to tau into ZP. As usual, pi by 16 D naught into D naught power of 4 minus Di power of 4. This is for hollow shaft. This is for hollow shaft. Okay. Next, let's see. B naught, Di. Let's see. Considering, let's K constant is equal to D naught Di by D naught, inner diameter by outer diameter. Let's considering this constant K is equal to Di by D naught, then T is equal to, already we know that T is equal to tau into ZP formula. Then considering this constant T is equal to pi by 16 D naught into D naught, and let's D naught is common, D naught power of 4 common, then D naught power of 4 by D naught power of 4 minus Di power of 4 by D naught power of 4. Okay, in this one D naught power of 4, D naught power of 4 cancel. Then pi by 16 D naught, this is cube, pi D cube, D naught cube into 1 minus Di by D naught is equal to K constant, then K power of 4. This is for hollow shaft equation. Torque is equal to pi D naught power of 3 by 16 into 1 minus K power of 4. This is a torsion equation. Next class will be discussed what are the questions, like problems are there in this torsion equation. Okay, thank you.